Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but you're just not getting the respect you deserve? Well, today we're going to dive into the hidden signals in your behavior that might be holding you back. I mean, it's such a frustrating feeling, right? You're in a meeting, you're out with friends, and you just get this sense that what you say doesn't really land. You put a great idea on the table, and it's met with silence. And then, what's worse, someone else says basically the same thing a few minutes later, and suddenly it's a brilliant idea. It's like you're speaking, but the volume is turned all the way down. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? You know you're a good person. You're competent, you're kind, you try to be helpful. So why does it feel like you're constantly being overlooked? Now, here's the key thing to understand. The problem isn't you. It's not about changing your whole personality. It's about these subtle, hidden signals you're sending out, signals that accidentally tell people, hey, it's okay to take me lightly. And the best part? Once you see these signals, you have all the power to change them. So let's kick things off with the first big trap, one that so many of us fall into with the best of intentions. Just being too available. We have to start with a really basic idea from psychology. Think about it. Why are diamonds so valuable? Or why do people go crazy for limited edition sneakers? It's because they're scarce, they're rare. Believe it or not, our brains apply this exact same logic to people's time and energy. So, when you're the person who always says yes, who drops everything to help out at a moment's notice, you're actually devaluing yourself. Your yes becomes common. It becomes expected. And because of that, people unconsciously start to see you as a convenient option, not a high-value priority. Now, the goal here isn't to become unhelpful or a jerk. Not at all. It's about being strategic. It's about signaling that your time is a valuable resource, and that means it isn't always available. Okay, let's move on to our second trap. This one is all about the nonverbal cues, the little things we do that scream a lack of confidence, even when our words are trying to say the opposite. You ever catch yourself trying a little too hard to get someone to like you? In psychology, they call that approval-seeking behavior. And here's the paradox. The second you start trying to get someone's approval, you're putting them above you. You're basically saying, please validate me, which automatically puts you in a lower status position. And this slide just breaks it down perfectly. Just look at the column on the left, slouching, looking away, speaking so softly people have to lean in, or talking really fast with no breaks. All of these things are subconscious tells that broadcast nervousness. Now look at the right, standing up straight, holding eye contact, speaking clearly, and this is a big one, speaking slowly with pauses. These are signals that command attention before you even get to your main point. And this is just so important to get. People instinctively trust what they see more than what they hear. If your body language is sending weak signals, it doesn't matter how amazing your words are. You're undermining your own message from the get-go. All right, on to our third and final trap for today, the control trap. This is all about the subtle ways we just hand our personal power over to other people, usually without even knowing we're doing it. I want you to really think about this one. When you make a decision and then immediately launch into a long explanation justifying why you did it, you're not just giving context, you're signaling that you doubt yourself. You're basically asking for their permission after the fact. Truly confident people, they state their decision. They don't feel this constant need to defend it. Oh, this is a big one. You let someone waste your time because you don't want to be rude. You laugh along when someone makes a joke at your expense just to keep things calm. You think you're being easygoing, but the signal you're actually sending is, my time isn't valuable. My feelings don't matter. You are literally teaching people how it's okay to treat you. And that's the simple, hard truth. Boundaries aren't about building walls or pushing people away. They're about drawing a line in the sand that defines your self-respect. Without them, you're not giving people a map for how to respect you. Okay, so we've identified the traps, we see the problems, now let's talk about the solution. And this isn't about some massive personality change. It's about adopting a few simple, powerful new rules for how you behave. So here it is, your 5-step action plan. First, stop saying yes to everything. Make your yes rare and valuable again. Second, maintain eye contact. It's such a small action with a huge payoff in perceived confidence. Third, slow down your speech and use pauses. This makes people lean in and actually wait for your words. Fourth, stop over-explaining yourself. Make your decision, state it, and move on. And finally, number 5, set boundaries. Do it politely, but do it firmly. This is about self-respect, not being difficult. Now, let's wrap this all up with the most important idea. If you remember one thing from all of this, let it be that begging for respect or demanding it, it just never works. You see, respect is reaction. It's what happens naturally when you behave in a certain way. It's something you command with your actions, not something you ask for with your words. And here's the really empowering part. You don't have to go out and try to convince anyone to respect you. You just need to change your own signals. When you start acting like your time is valuable, people will start treating it that way. Their behavior will follow your lead. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? You're the one broadcasting the instructions for how you should be treated. So the real question is, what signals are you going to start sending today?